I appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to a brave man, Mr. Hugh Bentley. Mr. Bentley, where do you make your home now?
Columbus, Georgia.
Yes. But at the time of our story, you lived in your birthplace, Phenix City, Alabama, right across the river from Columbus, Georgia.
Yes, sir.
Let's begin your story. This is your life, Hugh Bentley. This is Phenix City, Alabama, on the night of January 9th, 1952. It was wide open. The neon lights were calling out the charms of the B-girls. The honky-tonks and houses of prostitution were running full blast. Lotteries, gambling, and narcotics were raking in an annual $100 million in a town not 25,000 in size. Hugh Bentley had raised a wave of public protest against this iniquity. So the racketeers have marked you for extinction. At midnight, you turn your car homeward. You're approaching your small home when the enormous bellow of a dynamite explosion splits the sky. Where your frame house had stood, your car lights reveal nothing but a mass of splintered, smoking wood.
I never knew what hit me, Daddy. The blast blew me out of the bed and 30 feet through the air into the yard.
Mother and I were buried by pieces of the house until you and Hugh pulled us out.
Well, the voices of your two sons. By a miracle, they and your wife survived that attempt to kill you, kill all of you. Here from Fort Lee, Virginia, is your son, Lieutenant Hugh Bentley, and your 15-year-old son, Truman Bentley. 2 cases of dynamite had been set off on your front porch. Did any of you suffer any lasting effects, Lieutenant Bentley?
Yes, the mother suffered severe shock, and she often today has occasional blackouts from it.
This savage act was a try at killing your father or frightening him into quitting his effort at cleaning up your town. Did it work, Truman?
Mostly they couldn't scare him off, and we told him to keep on fighting him.
The highest stakes a man can risk are the lives of himself and his family. What made your father willing to take such a chance, Hugh?
Well, Ralph, I think it was because of Truman and myself and young people like us. The town was so corrupt it wasn't a decent place to live in, and there was corruptness everywhere, and so Daddy wanted a decent place for all the young people to grow up in.
Well, thank you, Lieutenant Hugh Bentley and Truman Bentley. We honor you, Lieutenant Bentley, and all men in uniform as the nation salutes Armed Forces Week now being observed. You see your boys a little later there. Yes, a man can get fed up with wrongdoing when he sees it all around him from childhood up. Phenix City was your hometown, Hugh. You were born there, the 7th son of an invalid father. To raise her large family, your mother has to cook meals and sell them across the river to the cotton mill. You delivered those meals, didn't you, Hugh Bentley?
7 of them.
Yeah, how'd you deliver them?
Delivered them with a wagon. We made 5 cents a basket. 5 cents a dozen a basket, 25 cents a week.
From the age of 9, you work your way delivering newspapers, and your young eyes see the things that cause your town to be called Sin City. What evidence of crime do you remember seeing as a boy there?
Well, a lot of people getting hurt, beaten on the streets, and a lot of prostitution, and a lot of gambling mostly, so forth.
Federal troops smashing?
Yes, the federal troops coming in and smashing up the whiskey back in 1916 when I was a child.
You see boyhood chums of yours take the easy way of crime, but you choose the other road, joining the Baptist church in your teens, teaching wrestling at the YMCA. When you're 23, you marry a wonderful girl, and that autumn you open a sporting goods store. It's after your children are born that you no longer can endure conditions in your town. Unsolved murders, children taught to be procurers, dope being sold to teenagers. One day, the tears of a teenage girl show you the price that Phenix City youngsters were paying. This girl had dressed all up to be in a parade across the river in Columbus. And what happened, Hugh Bentley?
Well, she was a majorette, and we were trying to raise some money there for the YMCA, to build a new YMCA. And the kids from my hometown had come across the river to parade as a gesture of friendship for Columbus High and Jordan High. And somehow or another the plans were changed, and they were not going to use this little girl from Phenix City. And one